Kanye West. American rapper, singer, songwriter, record producer, and fashion designer Kanye West also performs as a rapper. West, who was born in Atlanta and reared in Chicago, rose to fame as a producer for Roc-A-Fella Records in the early 2000s. He did this by creating the chipmunk soul sampling technique and releasing singles for several singers. He released his debut studio album, The College Dropout, 2004, to critical and financial acclaim to forge a solo career as a rapper. Later that year, he launched the record company Good Music. On the albums, Late Registration, 2005, Graduation, 2007, and 808's and Amp, Heartbreak, West experimented with a variety of musical components, including orchestras, synths, and auto-tune. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, 2010, and Yeezy, 2013, his fifth and sixth studio albums, respectively, were well received by critics and buyers. With The Life of Pablo, 2016, and Ye, 2018, West expanded his range of musical genres, and Jesus is King, 2018, saw him go into Christian and gospel music. His ninth album, Donda, 2021, debuted to mixed reviews from critics and sustained financial success. The two full-length collaborative albums Watch the Throne, 2011, with Jay-Z and Kids See Ghosts, 2018, with Kid Cudi are also included in Kanye West's career. Young life. After living in Chicago, West attended Polaris School for Individual Education in the suburb of Oak Lawn, Illinois, where he was raised in a middle-class household. When West was 10 years old, his mother relocated to Nanjing, China, where she was a Fulbright scholar and taught at Nanjing University. West's mother claims that despite being the only outsider in his class, he adjusted well and took up the language rapidly, albeit he has now lost most of it. "I got A's and B's in high school," West remarked when asked about his grades. West showed an early interest in the arts. At the age of 5, he started writing poetry. In the 3rd grade, West began rapping, and in the 7th grade, he started writing songs that he later sold to other musicians. Producer No ID, who later became West's buddy and mentor, crossed paths with him. 557 West started studying painting classes at Chicago's American Academy of Art in 1997, after receiving a scholarship to do so after high school. He soon transferred to Chicago State University to pursue an English degree. He left school at the age of 20 to focus on his musical career. Even though she would eventually accept the choice, his mother, who was also a professor at the university, was deeply disappointed by this. Early work with Roc-A-Fella over the years 1996, 2002. Midway through the 1990s, West started his early production career, mostly producing beats for up-and-coming regional acts. At the age of 19, he produced 8 tracks for Chicago rapper Grav's 1996 first album, Down to Earth, earning him his first formal production credits. West was the first artist to be signed to the management production firm Hip Hop in 1998. Since 1978. For a while, West worked as Direct D. Angeletti's ghost producer. West, GLC, Timmy G, Really Doe, and Aerostar founded the Go-Getters, a rap trio because he was unable to record a solo album due to his affiliation with D. Inspired by an automobile accident in 2002 that left his jaw broken, West recorded Through the Wire at the Record Plant Studios 2 weeks after being released from the hospital and with his jaw still wired shut. The track first appeared on West's mixtape, Get Well Soon, which was released in December 2002. 2010, 2012, Cruel Summer, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and Watch the Throne. After the widely reported event, West briefly abandoned music and focused on fashion before spending the following few months in Hawaii writing and recording his new album. 96, West kept engineers behind the boards 24 hours a day, sleeping only in short bursts. Bringing in his favorite producers and musicians to collaborate on and inspire his recording. With the right songs and the proper album, he can overcome any and every controversy, and we are here to contribute, challenge, and inspire, according to Complex writer Noah Callahan Bever, who was present throughout the sessions. Several musicians, including close friends Jay-Z, Kid Cudi, and Pusha T, as well as unusual partnerships, including one with Bon Iver's Justin Vernon, contributed to the project. Jesus is King, Donda, and Donda 2 are available now. Beginning on January 6, 2019, West began his weekly Sunday service arrangement, which features soul renditions of his songs as well as those of others. Several famous people, including the Kardashians, Charlie Wilson, and Kid Cudi, attended. The song Water, which West debuted at his orchestrated Sunday service performance at Coachella 2019, will be on his upcoming album Jesus is King, which will be released on October 25, 2019. At the same time, it became the first album to ever place at the top of the Billboard 200, Top R&B Hip Hop Albums, Top Rap Albums, Top Christian Albums, and Top Gospel Albums. Jesus is Born, a 2019 album by West and Sunday Service that includes 19 tracks, and various remixes of earlier West hits, was released on December 25. On June 30, 2020, West released Wash Us in the Blood, a song that features Travis Scott, a fellow American rapper and singer. The song was slated to be the lead single from his 10th studio album Donda. Nevertheless, West announced in September 2020 that he would hold off on releasing any new songs until he was done with his deal with Sony and Universal. Musical style. West's musical career is characterized by abrupt style changes and various musical philosophies. Since making his debut, Kanye West has experimented more with his music and lyrics to create advanced hip-hop music while yet keeping a relatable pop sensibility. West's rhymes have been praised for being humorous, controversial, and intelligent. They have been said to be able to transition smoothly between sharp observation, comedic braggadocio, and contemplative sensitivity. Trying to sound just as ill as Jadakiss and just as intelligible as Will Smith, West says he wants to talk in a way that allows people of all racial and gender backgrounds to grasp his lyrics. Early in his career, West helped develop the hip-hop production style known as chipmunk soul, which uses tempo manipulation to stretch and chop pitched up samples from classic soul songs. Business endeavors. After releasing his debut album, The College Dropout, in 2004, West partnered with Sony BMG to launch the record label and production company Good Music. The label's first artists were West, then unknown Ohio singer John Legend, and fellow Chicago rapper Common. West, Big Sean, Pusha T, Teyana Taylor, Yasin Bey/Mos Def, Banch, and John Legend are among the musicians on the label, along with producers Hudson Mohawk, Q-Tip, Travis Scott, No.I.D, Jeff Busker, and S1. 10 albums by Good Music have received gold or higher certification from the Recording Industry Association of America. Pusha T was chosen by West to serve as the new president of Good Music in November 2015. Filmmaking and acting. In the movies State Property 2, 2005, and The Love Guru, 2008, as well as in an episode of the television program Entourage in 2007, West made cameo appearances as himself. Rapper Kenye West, voiced by West, appeared in the animated sitcom The Cleveland Show. He played an intoxicated version of himself in a nightclub in the 2009 short film We Were Once a Fairy Tale, produced by Spike Jonze. Runaway, a 2010 musical short film that West created, directed, and starred in, significantly incorporates music from My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. In the movie, West plays a man who dates a hybrid creature that is half woman and half phoenix. Mental well-being. West suddenly ended a concert on November 19, 2016, and was later admitted, with hallucinations and paranoia, to the UCLA Medical Center at the request of the authorities. While West's illness was first attributed to temporary psychosis brought on by dehydration and lack of sleep, his mental state was odd enough for his insurance to pay for the 21 gigs he had to cancel. He experienced paranoia and depression the entire time he was in the hospital, but no official diagnosis was made. Some have hypothesized that his wife's robbery in Paris may have caused the phobia. West was discharged from the hospital on November 30th. Net worth. Kanye West will now be required to provide Kim Kardashian with $200 $000 per month, and he will share in the cost of Kim's children's school. In 2023, Kanye West will have a net worth of about $400 million. The biography of Kanye West, his age and spouse, information about his career, and his suspension from Twitter are all included on this page. This is the end of our today's video. Do you like it? Post your feedback in our comment section below. And subscribe to our YouTube channel for future updates.